This month, it's time for spring cleaning. We're going to be going over some tips and tricks for making sure your PC is updated, organized, backed up, and working at its best. First off, let's make sure Windows is up to date. Those monthly updates from Microsoft are actually important. They include not just feature updates and bug fixes, but important security updates as well. Just search for Windows Update in the Start menu to check on your update status. Make sure you have automatic updates turned on, and run a manual check to make sure you're all up to date without any important updates still pending. If you're looking to free up disk space, one way to do it is to uninstall software if it's no longer needed. If you open Control Panel, the list of installed programs will be under Add Remove Programs or Uninstall Programs, depending on your version of Windows. If there's a program you haven't actually used in ages and you know you won't need it anytime soon, you can uninstall it to save space. Do make sure, though, that you only uninstall a program if you know what it is and know for sure that you won't need it. Uninstalling random things you don't recognize is an easy way to get in trouble. Especially with a work computer, make sure you ask your IT administrator before uninstalling anything, as it might turn out to be important. A safer way of freeing up some disk space is through the Windows Disk Cleanup utility. Just search for Disk Cleanup in the Start menu and it should show up. This utility lists a bunch of different places where Windows keeps temporary or cached files, and will tell you how much space you can free up by clearing them. Some of these items will only be a few kilobytes or megabytes and are not really worth dealing with, but others can end up taking a lot of space after a while. You can empty your recycle bin from here if you didn't already do it from the desktop, and there are things like temporary delivery files from Windows Update, which can end up being quite large sometimes. Cleaning up your PC isn't just about running updates and clearing space, it's also about organizing and backing up your important files. If everything is just kind of in one big pile on your desktop or your downloads folder, now might be a good time to organize it a bit, so that you can find things more quickly without having to rely on search. Windows comes with built-in library folders for photos, documents, and videos, and if you keep your files in the appropriate folders with well-named and organized subfolders, you'll be making things much easier for yourself in the future. Anything that is saved locally to your computer, if it's not hosted on a network drive or a cloud service, needs to be backed up elsewhere if you want to make sure that it's safe. Consider USB drive backups or a cloud-hosted backup service. Too many people learn about the importance of backups the hard way, by losing files because they didn't think about safeguarding their data ahead of time. And finally, don't forget about the literal cleaning. Dust and lint buildup on your computer's vents and fans can affect your computer's heat dissipation and affect performance. Brush off any dust or lint and inspect your computer's fans regularly for buildup. You can use canned air to blow out the dust and keep your PC running cleanly and smoothly.